Alright everyone, so what I'm going to do is show you guys how to make the graph for your density of pennies experiment. So to do this, you guys want to go to Google Sheets and open up a spreadsheet like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to put your data into this spreadsheet. So we're going to create two columns, one that says volume and another one for your mass values of your pennies. And everyone should just type the columns volume and mass. And so for the first set of values, I want everyone to put zeros in. I'll show you why we make the graph. And then from here, you're basically going to copy the data over from your data table. So I'm going to just make up some values. Your values are going to be different. I'll say my first volume measurement was 5 milliliters, 12.5 grams, 10 milliliters, 25 grams, 15 milliliters, 37.5 grams, 20 milliliters, 50, and then lastly we got 25 milliliters, 62.5. Again, remember your values are going to be different than mine. Notice that I didn't put any units when I typed the numbers. I just kept the numbers the way they were. So now to make the graph, what you want to do is highlight your data and only highlight the numbers. Don't highlight the columns that say volume and mass. So after you do that, you're going to go to Insert, Chart, and then it's going to make a graph for you based on what they think you want to do. But this is not the graph we want to make, so we're going to make some changes here. So the first thing we're going to change is the chart type. So you're going to come over here and you're going to change your chart type to scatter plot. This is pretty much the only type of graph we make in science. So as soon as you do that, you should see your data point show up. There's that 0, 0 data point that I asked all of you to put in. And then these were the ones that you guys measured in your lab. Again, these are my values right here. Now, when you do a scatter plot, what we also want to do is add a trend line. So to do that, you're going to see this button over here that says Customize. Go ahead and click that. And you go click where it says Series. You're going to scroll down a little bit. You should see a box here that says Trend Line. We want to click that. And it's going to add a line of best fit for you. Now you want to keep scrolling down after that because we want to know what the equation of that line is. So right here where it says Label, you're going to click that and select Use Equation. And your equation should show up on your graph. And this equation is the y equals mx plus b equation. Now I already have some titles on my graph, but if you want to change any of those, you can scroll back up to the top where it says Chart and Axis Titles, and you guys can change the title of your graph. So I'm going to change mine from Mass versus Volume to Mass and Volume of post-1983 pennies. Then I'm going to change the title from my horizontal axis. That's going to be my x-axis. It already says volume right here, but I'm going to put in parentheses the unit of volume that we measured in, which for all of you should be milliliters. I'm then going to select vertical axis title. Do the same thing. It already says mass here. Put parentheses grams, because that was the unit that I measured. After that, you guys can close out of that chart editor and you got your graph right here. There's the equation of my line of best fit right there. And remember that the slope of this line is equal to the density of the penny. So according to my graph, the density here has a value of 2.5. So the density would be 2.5 grams per milliliter. Again, yours is going to be different. Okay, so make sure you guys will base your value off of your data, and you guys should be able to get the right answer. If you have any questions, watch the video again, and if there's still problems, go ahead and email me or see me in class.